G'day legends and welcome back to another video. And I have been MIA for some time, but for a really good reason. I've been extremely busy moving house. Now, it's a bit echo in here, so I'm sorry for the audio. We will fix that in time, but I am standing in my new review room, which is a lot bigger than the one in Kitzbühel, Austria. This room's about 3.5 meters by 4.5 meters, so a lot bigger. It is very echoey because the roof is so high, which I'll show you in a tick, but we do have an amazing view and I've got an amazing balcony that I can do some really cool stuff on in the future. So let's check out my new man space or man cave in St. Gallen, Austria. Alrighty, so let's check out my new area. Now it is very echoey, as I did say, because the roof in here is very high and the apartment itself has got very high roofs. But as you can see, the lighting in here is great, which I'll show you a trick to those windows in a tick. But firstly, I just want to show off the room. I'll close the door behind me. I do want to show the room off. It is about 3.5 meters across and about 4.5 meters towards me. So it's about 20 squares if you're working in squares. But let's have a quick pan around the room. As you can see, I'm working in a decent sized square. Now, when it comes to track, I don't know what to do yet because I think I will get a wood router track built in here, just a small portable one. And also I can use the floor space to review any size track that's sent for review or that I purchased, because the floor itself is quite good. But one thing I do want to ask everyone who's watching, these are the shelving from the house in Kitzbühel, which was a lot smaller. The next thing I'm thinking about doing, do I stack these as high as I can, because I do have a massive collection coming. So I've got to stack these as high as I can on every single wall to get the maximum use out of the space. Now, not only do I have slot cars coming, I've also got a die-cast car collection coming. So that is the space for now. I can edit where the computer is, or I can actually edit over here, which let's go take a look at that now. If you're not from Europe, if you're not from Austria, and you are from Australia, these windows are very funky. Now let me show you what I can do with these windows. Firstly, they pull down like this. Now I freaked out when I first done that because I thought I broke it, but that's how the windows work here in Austria. It was the same at the old house, but I don't think I showed that off. But take a look at this beautiful view. And what you see in front of you is a paddock, which is a farm. Now this is always vacant. There is no houses being built here, so there will be cows mooing in the background, no more crows or magpies, but there'll be cows mooing in the background in August, so a very beautiful space. And I can also set up my TV and my laptop and edit whilst both windows are open, so a really beautiful spot. Now let's go check out the balcony, because I do want to show you what I think is another good part of this apartment. So let's go outside and have a look at the size of the balcony. And as you can see, it is massive. So what I'm thinking is we can have a drag strip that I can set up and pull down when the weather is right, because look how long that is. Now I believe it's around about 20 meters in length, so a decent size to do some drag racing. But let's go back into the room, because there is another thing I want to show off, and that's how to control the lighting in here. Now these are really cool. Let me press this button and you'll see I have electric shutters on both the door and the windows to control the lighting in here, so I can do some decent product reviews with controlled lighting. Now it doesn't block everything out, but it blocks majority of the bad lighting that I don't want. So I think this is a great space to do reviews and to set up a track. So as you can see, it is getting quite dark now, but I will have my lighting set up and I will be changing the lighting on the roof, because let's face it, that won't do the trick. So there is my little space. And now that the roller shutters are closed, I thought I'll show you how dark it gets for daytime. I did say it's not completely pitch black, but it is enough for me to control the light if needed, and I will be putting these on. So this is how dark the room gets. So that's a quick look at my new space, and I'm not moving again anytime in the future, so this will be the That's Lot Car Guy HQ, so I won't be doing that again. It was a massive move ×2 from Australia to here, then from Kitzbühel to St. Gallen. I am done. Yes, I'll be flying back and forward to Australia, but this is our location when we're here in Austria. So no more moving. Let's get this room set up to do reviews and everything else in between. But talking about that, I will be devoting a lot of my time now to the hobby. So I wouldn't say daily content, but I'll be trying to do as much as I can, from news to reviews. I'll be trying to bring as much information and products as I can to the channel to pump this hobby up to the next level. Now, in regards to some of my ideas, I do want to put a lot of my collection up against the wall, or anything that I do collect or receive, so I can keep the floor space free to set up any sets I receive or purchase, because I do like reviewing sets. And of course, it's good to have a nice working space if I'm building dioramas or any kits from any of the product producers out there. But let me know what your comments are. What do you think I should do? How do I use this area smart? Now, I know one thing people are going to say, hang a track from the roof. I don't think I can. I will find out if I can. But at the moment, let's scrap that idea, because I'm not sure I can do that yet. But when it comes to a track, I am still thinking plastic. You do know I love my Carrera size, but I am trying to think of a smarter way to use the space. So I will do an upcoming video on the brand SlotFire very soon, but they are a wood routed track that's on MDF modules, and you simply set it up and then take it down as you wish. So that might be an option I can go. So I can take it down, stack it against the wall, and then when I want to use it, bring it out to review some cars, because I do want to review cars. And anything in between. Of course, the balcony is a thing. I will be doing some drag racing setups or speed runs. It's too good not to use. It's a massive balcony, and again, I can make something modular that can go out there, tear it down, and then bring it back inside. So look forward to that. But I do want to hear your comments and ideas. But thank you for being patient. Let's kick off 2023. I can finally say that a lot of my time's going to be dedicated to the channel, so I do appreciate all your support. But take care, be safe, support your local. I'm back. Ciao.